People can leave their 52 weeks a year and take 1 week in that year and come down and do what they want to do. Nobody pushing them around, nobody telling them what to do.
Girl, you gotta love your man.
Can you get a world where there's brotherhood, where there's decency, where there's kindness, where there's love?
I am the god of hellfire. Take him by the hand. Make him understand.
My earliest memory was, I can't remember actually getting there, but I remember coming over the hill and seeing what was supposedly 600,000 other people who liked the same music as me, and I didn't actually know they existed till I got there. So it was a life-changing experience.
People try to put us to down. Talking about my generation.
It just gave me a meaning in life. It made me think about what I'd like to be involved with and what I'd like to do. Because I wasn't capable of being a musician. I was playing in a band, but I was making it up as I went along, really. And I thought, how do you get to do this? How do you get to put this on? To provide entertainment for this many people must be an incredible experience, and it is.
Don't try and dig what we all say.
I remember The Who playing, they were fantastic. Jimi Hendrix, it was incredible to see him, but I'm not sure how good he was. The Doors, he was fresh from that Florida case of exposing himself. Leonard Cohen. I remember Joni Mitchell on the Sunday crying and telling everybody to leave the arena because these people had smashed the fences down and come in for free. Jethro Tull. It was extraordinary. It was everybody you ever wanted to see at that moment in time. I think it was being with people who like the same thing as you do. I think that it gave you a meaning in what you do. It made sense of your life somehow. The Isle of Wight Council decided to restart the festival after 32 years it being banned by an Act of Parliament, which said you couldn't have gatherings of over 5,000 people together on one night. And the Isle of Wight Council asked everybody in the music business to restart the event. Nobody was interested because they thought having a festival on an island you could only get to by ferry, nobody would want to come. And so, because I was there in 1970, I fancied a day out. And when I got there and I got on the ferry, I remember what it was like and what an incredible experience it was. And I thought, oh, it'd be a laugh to do it.
In the old days, we used to say rock.
It's to provide good musical entertainment for people of different ages, music from past, present and future, to have fun, to hang out with your friends, have a good time. I think it's some way to go for a laugh and an experience for 4 days and enjoy it with other people. The difference between us and the other festivals is we're not running it as a money-making business. The money we earn from it, we plough back into it to make it good fun for the people concerned. You obsess all year round about an audience enjoying themselves. It's not just about the groups and looking after the groups, you've got to look after the audience. So you've got to make it more fun and more entertaining for them.
But if you close your eyes, does it almost feel like nothing changed at all? If you close your eyes, does it almost feel like you've been here before?
I grew up on groups like Caravan, Procol Harum, and I can put them on at 2, 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And people always say to me, who are they? The Zombies. And then they see them and they realise they're real musicians. And then you can book groups that you think are going to happen in the future, like Bastille, Imagine Dragons, Ellie Goulding, Jake Bugg, and then you see it all come good by the time the festival comes round. And it's a combination of all those types of acts.
Thank you, Isle of Wight!
Phonics, Marnix, Super Furries.
We put our hearts and soul into it to make it good fun for people. You know, when we had the Rolling Stones, they weren't going to bring their B stage, but I thought, if I get run over on Monday morning, I need to have brought the B stage to the Isle of Wight, and I pay an extra £100,000 to make it worthwhile for them to play 3 songs in the middle of the park. And I think the fact we care about it and we're passionate about it, hopefully that comes across to people. Everybody's up for it at the start of the season. Everybody is fresh, even the crew, the catering people. It's a good way to kick it off, definitely. Music, sun, sea, fun, rock and roll. What's happened from the early days is it's now become a full-time job and an obsession for myself and all my staff around, where we've created this event, which is personal to us and means so much, and we just want to prolong it forever and keep the integrity of it.